guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be an Essence Cosmetics Full Face Friday. So pretty much everything on my face except for two things are from Essence, and we'll talk about those. I'll let you know about some hits and some misses, some products I would highly recommend, some products I would be like, and some stuff definitely stay away from. So if you're curious about all of the Essence products I've used in the past 2 weeks, some items I've had for quite some time, but if you're curious, please keep on watching. Let's first talk about the Essence Prime in Studio HD HYDRA Primer Spray with Coconut Water. I guess I shouldn't keep saying Essence because everything we're going to talk about is Essence except 2 items. Again, we'll talk about those in a little bit. This guy, I tried it both as a primer, like a primer water, as well as a setting spray or throughout the day kind of refreshing spray, and I would recommend it as a primer. It's definitely left my skin feeling very dewy. It felt plumped, hydrating. The makeup did go on nicely on top of it. The one thing that I would say is definitely, you know, if you're sensitive to fragrance or you have sensitive skin, because it does contain also some alcohol in it. So if you're sensitive to fragrance or really sensitive skin, this might irritate you a little bit. I would stay away from it. There had been a couple days where I was wearing eyeshadow every single day, doing a lot of blending. So my eyelids were a little bit sensitive. When I sprayed this guy as like a last step of my makeup, it kind of bothered me a little bit. It did go away. It wasn't like stinging horribly or anything like that. I just felt it. So that's something that I would say, you know, be careful about if you have sensitive skin. Other than that, I really would recommend it as a primer water. Again, it really left my skin very hydrated, very dewy, and when I put in the foundation that we're going to talk about, it went in very smoothly on top of it. Now, to use this guy as a setting spray or throughout the day kind of refresher, I would not recommend that. When you spray it, well, the reason why I use it like that is on Ulta's website, it said you could use it as a primer, setting spray, pretty much all in one. I would not use it as a setting spray because it does leave the skin a little bit tacky. So if you use it as a setting spray, you are gonna have that tacky feeling. Might not bother some people, but for me, it felt like, okay, I need to reset my makeup because otherwise, I don't know, if I touch it, I feel like it's gonna transfer on my hands. So that's one reason why I didn't like it. The other reason I did not like it as a setting spray is when I sprayed it, I had all of my makeup on, I sprayed it, and then like I kind of blinked, and it was still a little bit wet, again a little bit tacky, so the color in my crease, the eyeshadow in my crease kind of rubbed off a little bit, creased a little bit more where that wasn't happening before. So again, it's not something that I would use as setting spray or refresher throughout the day, but as a primer, I would use it. Definitely love the way it made my foundation go on top of it. The smell is not so bad, but it is highly perfumed. It is, it doesn't smell like natural coconut. It has fragrance in it for sure, and it is pretty strong. The second one is, or the second item is the Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup Healthy Glow with vitamin complex and cranberry water. So the claim on this foundation is medium to full coverage without the mask effect. Okay, the first thing that I want to say about this is it looks pretty light. When I first applied it, I was like, oh my god, this is so light for my skin, but it does darken when it dries. I don't know if it's oxidizing or just drying. So when it does dry, it is a little bit darker than it looks or when you first apply it. That was really good for me because this shade looked a little bit light on me, especially when I first used it, and I used the shade 30 Fresh Honey. The second thing is this is definitely buildable. So when I put on the first layer, it wasn't quite medium to full coverage. I needed a little bit more coverage. So I went ahead with a second layer. It does really layer very nicely, and then it does dry, so it's not like super tacky. You're not gonna feel like your foundation is gonna transfer your hands or anything like that. So it does dry, and it does dry a little bit darker than when you first apply it. So it is definitely medium to full coverage, but it's buildable. So you're not gonna get full coverage from the first application. You can put on the first application, you are gonna get medium. I felt like I needed more coverage just so I can even out more, like my whole face. One pump was not enough, so I used a second pump, and yes, I did get a full coverage. Without the mask effect, I don't know. I really like how this looks after about an hour of being on my face. When I first apply it, I do not like it whatsoever. Looks like I'm definitely wearing makeup. It does not look first of all, the color match is just not that nice. So I really like it after wearing it for about an hour, when kind of like, okay, settles into my skin, warms up to my skin. It really looks absolutely beautiful. I am wearing it today. I have been wearing it for about a full week, like solid full week, trying this guy with different primers and different setting sprays. I really like it. But my husband did say that I do look like I have makeup on. I usually like kind of like lighter coverage, so I can understand him saying that, but I would say this is very comparable to the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation. Not quite the same, but is very comparable to the fact that, okay, that one you can definitely tell that you're wearing foundation with it. Same thing with this guy, but it looks absolutely beautiful. I really like it, and I'm really glad that it does dry a little bit darker, because the shade would not have been good for me. When I did place the order on Ulta for this item, they had 4 shades on there. I went on there today and there was only 3 shades, so this was the middle one. There was one lighter and one darker. Not a great thing for Essence, and I'm pretty sure that these are new. They're not that old in their line, so I don't know if they're just not doing well and they're just completely taking them out, or one of them's just sold out, or Ulta doesn't sell it. I'm not sure. I haven't checked other retailers to see if they sell it or what other shades they have. I just checked Ulta. So yeah, it has the healthy glow claim. Yeah, I can tell that it does have a healthy glow. Like, my skin looks, again, this is after 1 hour of wear, it does have that glow. Now, I've tested this product for a couple of hours, and one thing I did notice, especially when I do set it with another product that we're going to talk about in a little bit, I did find that it creased pretty badly here on like my smile line, and right here on my like between my brows. I do have a tendency to do that, so there's usually a natural crease here for me, so it does, like, you can tell it's there. The way I fixed it is throughout the day that I don't have like a beauty blender or anything like that. I just tapped it into my skin, kind of like warmed it up with my fingers, with my you know, with my skin. I warmed it up and then it looked fine again. But just side note, and that could be the fact that it is a thicker foundation. It's not very light, so it's not like watery. It is more of a cream consistency, so you put it on your face and it's not gonna slide all over. It stays where you put it when you're applying it, that is. So it's not like the MAC Face and Body watery consistency. No, it's more of a cream. This is a product that I would definitely recommend if you can find your shade with it. And if you do like a medium to full coverage, again, this is a product that is highly fragranced, just like the primer mist. It does have a very strong scent. It smells kind of like roses a little bit. I can't remember if it did say that it has rose in it. It does have cranberry water, but to me it smells kind of like rosy scent. So again, if you're sensitive to fragrance, this is highly fragranced. Okay, now let's talk about the concealer. The only concealer that I found on Ulta from Essence is the Cover Stick concealer, and that is, or I got the shade 30 Matte Honey. I do not like this. I do not recommend this. If it wasn't so cheap and it probably cost me more to drive to Ulta to return it, I would actually take it back and return it. This is what it looks like. It's definitely on the gray side, so I don't want to look dead. I don't want to apply gray under my eye, and it's just the cream. It's not very creamy. It's very dry. It did not blend very nicely under my eyes. I used it maybe 2 or 3 times, and I worked so hard with it that it was kind of like not worth it. So that's the only thing that I'm not wearing today. I definitely would not recommend this. I think it was $3, but Essence was buy one get one half off, so I paid $1.50 for it, and I had the 20% off Ulta coupon. So it's really, like, really cheap. But for $3 you can find an e.l.f. concealer that works better. Spend $1 or $2 more and buy one from Wet n Wild, ColourPop, or anything like that. So no, I would not recommend this. Not really a good idea. Not really a good product. I don't have a whole lot of experience with stick concealers, but this was very drying. Like, it's gonna show any texture, or it is gonna give you even more texture under your eye. Even if you don't have that texture, it is gonna give you that texture under your eye. Would not recommend it. And again, they had only like 2 shades of this guy. Okay, item number 4 is the Brighten Up Banana Powder. This is not in a sense of banana powder, like super yellow banana powder. Like if you're familiar with the NYX banana powder, the HD banana powder, that is banana. No, this is just slightly yellow tinted powder. It is great for brightening under the eye, setting the center of my face. I really enjoyed it. It's very finely milled. It does have a little bit of kick up, so see, it's like more light yellow. So this would be really appropriate if you have lighter skin and you need that extra brightening. This would be great for you. If you have dark skin, I don't think this is gonna work very well. But it is a product that I would definitely recommend. Definitely look into it if you're looking for a banana powder that's not super duper yellow, that you can really use to brighten up under the eye. Again, the center of my face. I really liked it. I did clean up a little bit my bronzer with it. So, you know, on the lower part of my cheek, I used it, or my face, I did use it. Again, I really like it. It's very affordable. I would recommend it. I haven't felt like it gets cakey when you apply a bunch of it. I would recommend this. Definitely give it a shot if you're interested in a product like this and you happen to feel like other banana powders are too yellow for you. This might be really nice. The next product that I did use to set my foundation was the All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. Okay. So this is not a translucent powder. It's, you can tell it's like white. It's definitely not translucent, it is white. And when you put it on your face, you gotta be very careful because it could make you look all white. It does set the foundation pretty nicely, but I did not feel that it keeps my face matte all day. Again, I had been testing the foundation, that foundation for quite some time. I've been using this guy with it. Setting my whole face with it. I do like when I do get dewy towards the end of the day, so I would let it get dewy all the way towards the end of the day. And one of the days I did clean up with this guy, so instead of blotting with a blotting sheet, I basically applied a thin layer of this guy, and I would not recommend that. I looked very cakey and it just did not look good. But setting a foundation with it before you go on with your day, I would recommend it. But again, there's a product that I like a little bit better than this, like the Rimmel Stay Matte Compact. I really like a lot better than this. It doesn't have the white cast that this guy has, but if you're curious about it and if you need a mattifying powder, this could be good. But again, you are gonna get oily after like the 8-hour mark, which, I mean, it's normal for a lot of people. Just keep that in mind. And it does have that white cast, so if you don't want that white cast, if you're thinking this is gonna be translucent, it's not. It is white. A couple other products, face products that I would highly recommend. First one of them is the Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder, and I have the one in lighter skin. I love this thing. I absolutely love it, and I really would like to pick up the darker one. They have two. One says for lighter skin and one says for darker skin. I am gonna pick up the other one. One thing that I would say about this product, it does have a coconut smell. The pen is gigantic. It's huge. It honestly reminds me of the Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer. I don't know. Maybe just me. I don't have that bronzer, so I can't really compare them. But the pen size and what I know about that one that smells like coconut, it reminds me a lot of it. And I just want to pretend that I'm using the Marc Jacobs product, and this guy is $4.99, not $49. So that's the first thing. It does have a very nice coconut scent, a lot better scented than the foundation and the primer. The other thing is, this could give you a little bit of an orange cast. Again, I'm wearing it today. I don't mind the orangey. It goes a little bit with my skin tone. I love this guy. I really do. It blends so nicely. I like to use it all over my forehead pretty much. And then I go in with, or a couple times I did go in with a more like a contouring bronzer to just kind of like even it out so I'm not just like bronzed orange. Again, I like that orange look on me. It's not like super orange that you look like an Oompa Loompa. No, but it could make you look a little bit orange. Again, you can judge for yourself. If you think I look orange, oh well, I like it. I definitely would recommend it though, like if you are looking for a bronzer that is so easy to use, blends super nicely, finely milled, it's not chunky, you're not gonna be like, oh my god, I just put on too much bronzer. This guy's pretty nice. And of course, the Essence highlighters. Probably not the first one to talk about these. I'm sure I'm not the first one to talk about these. So you've heard about these multiple times. And I'll just tell you, they are great. I have both the Pure Nude highlighter and the Pure Nude sunlighter. If you're a little bit medium to dark skin tone, the sunlighter would look absolutely gorgeous on you. It's a little bit more golden, where the highlighter is kind of like a champagne-y nude highlight. The sunlighter is a lot more pigmented. It's a lot more like metallic, where the highlighter, I don't know why they call them like that. The highlighter is more like a natural look. Just, you're not gonna look like you're wearing, you know, you're not gonna look like, oh my god, you're glowing to the gods. So the top one is the highlighter and the bottom one is the sunlighter. So you can see this would look absolutely gorgeous on someone with a medium skin tone, a little bit darker skin tone. And again, if you're light, fair, or even medium, this looks really nice. I layered the two. So I put on the sunlighter at first, and then I put on my blush, and then I follow it with the highlighter. I absolutely love the glow that it gives. On my temple, I only used the highlighter. I did not use the sunlighter just because this is a little bit darker, like I said. But both of them, the formula is great. $3.99 or $4.99 maybe. Absolutely gorgeous. I would recommend both of them, or either one of them, you know, depends on what you want from your highlighter. Do you want it more natural? Then go with the highlighter. Do you want to look like you're wearing a highlighter? Then go with the sunlighter, or pick up both and layer them. They look so beautiful and they work really well together. Next product that I tried from Essence is the Satin Touch blush, and this is 10 Satin Coral. I love this blush. I absolutely love this blush. It might look like nothing, boring blush to you, but this is like the perfect coral nude blush. It looks absolutely beautiful with a lot of different eye looks. It looks so pretty. Again, I have it on today because I wanted to put as many products from Essence on as humanly possible. So I do have it on. I really like it. I think this is like $2.99. I'm definitely gonna pick up the other shade. There's only 2 shades of this product, so that kind of sucks. But the formula of it, it is so soft. Like it says soft touch. Yes, it is so soft. It is matte for sure. It doesn't have like a sheen or anything to it, but it's all good because you can top it with that highlighter, the nude highlighter, and you just look so healthy, so glowy. Highly recommend this blush. Definitely underrated. Now I know that they have another blush like the metal something. I haven't tried it. The reviews on Ulta for it were not that great, so I didn't pick it up. I didn't try it. I don't know. I'm gonna stick to this one. I really like it, especially the fact that it's so affordable. Like, that is cheap. So now let's talk about the eyeshadow palette that I tried from Essence, and that is the All About Bronze eyeshadow. When I hauled this guy, I told you it is all shimmery shades. It's all, there's no matte shade in here. They are all glowy. So it is really hard. It's very challenging doing a look with it. I tried doing a look with just this without using any other palettes, and it was a hot mess. So I have been using another palette alongside this one especially for my crease and for my under my brow before like highlighting under the brow. For the outer V, you could get away with using a shimmery shade, and that's what I used today. I used this bottom one, the darkest one, for my crease. I did top the crease shade with this to kind of like use as much of this product as possible. I think it turned out well. Would I say go out and buy this? No, it's $5.99. I would rather spend the $5.99 on a Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette that comes with mattes and shimmers that performs a little bit better than this guy does. I don't know, I think I have a feeling that these like maybe 3 shades would look really beautiful as highlighters. These 3 like the lighter ones, I did not try them as highlighters. Again, this is not a palette that I would say go out and buy, especially if you have a large makeup collection or if you have these shades and other palettes alongside with matte shades. You don't need this. Definitely do not. I'm still on the fence on whether I want to declutter it or I'm going to keep it in my collection. It's not my favorite, but it gets the job done if you give it a little bit of assistance. Again, I'm wearing it on my eyes today. I did use another shade, like I said, in the crease, and then the rest of my eyes was this one in like a black eyeliner, smudged it. It is okay, but I'm not gonna get out of my way to purchase this. I would rather buy again, or even recommend a Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. You would be much happier. You would get the job done all in one palette. This needs a little bit of assistance. Okay, there's a couple more products that I would recommend, and one that I'm like, whatever. Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. Again, this is a product that is very well known from Essence. It is $2.99 and it is great. I have nothing bad to say about this. It does have the little fibers in it, so if you need a little bit more volume in your brows or you have a lot of spare spots, this guy would be really nice for you. It does have a hold, but it's not like crunchy hold. Like my brows don't feel crunchy at all. I did fill in my brows at first with like a brow liner, and then I set it in place with this guy. I felt like I really did not need to fill in my brows first because this is pigmented. Again, I don't know if I said the shade, but I have the shade Brownie Brows. I think there's 2 or 3 shades of this. There's one lighter and one darker, I think. So I did not, again, like I did not feel, after I used it today, I was like, oh, I could have went away without having to fill in my brows with a pencil. I would really recommend this guy, and it is so affordable. Me personally, I have not tried the Benefit Gimme Brow, but it's supposed to be a dupe for it. If you think it is, or if you've tried both and you think it's a dupe for it, let us know in the comments below. In my experience, I like this product. I like how little the brush is, so you can really get in there and like really brush your brows without making a mess. I like it. I would definitely recommend it. And again, I'm not the first or last person to talk about that product or recommend it. Metal Shock eyeshadow. I'm gonna go and pick up a couple more of these. I need every single shade that they have. This is very similar to the Stila the Shimmer and Glow. So it doesn't have big chunks of glitter, which I really appreciate, but it does have that shimmer to it. And I have the shade Galaxy Rocks. This is what it looks like. It is stunning. It looks absolutely beautiful on the eyes. $4.99, extremely affordable, a lot cheaper than the Stila products. I don't know what the size or how much product you get in the Stila ones, but in this one you get 3.5 mils. I mean, I highly doubt that anybody uses these till they're empty. You could, I guess, if you really like your eyeshadow to be glowy. Again, there's not big chunks of glitters, which is really, really nice. And the color stays on the lid all day. So it's not gonna like, you're not gonna have fallouts towards the end of the day. It's not gonna fade. It's still gonna look very, very nice from the time you put it on till the end of the day. Highly, highly recommend. Like if you are gonna go pick out anything, it's better be it. It's beautiful. They have a couple more shades, like I said. I plan on picking up a couple more, especially now they're buy one get one half off at Ulta. So I really would like to pick up a couple more. Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I must have used like 3 or 4 of these in the past year. This is a brand new one. I'm not gonna open it because I'm working on other mascaras, but I just wanted to show you. This is my backup. I have a couple more that are backups. Again, this is super, super affordable. I stock up on this whenever Ulta's having a sale on it. It is absolutely great at making your lash look very voluminous. It does give them a little bit length, but it's not super lengthening. I find it that it's more volumizing. I do find it that it is comparable to the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. That one is a little bit of a wetter formula. You have to use it for a couple, like a week or so before it kind of like dries to be the same as this one. Highly, highly recommend this for $2.99, $3.99, whereas the IT Cosmetics one is like what, $20, even more. If you haven't tried it and you really like the look of fake lashes without wearing fake lashes, highly recommend this guy. I've tried one more of from Essence mascaras. It was like a volumizing mascara, but that was such a long time ago that I don't remember what it was like. I think it was like the pink tube. I'll have a picture of it on the screen. I really don't remember what I thought about it. Maybe it wasn't that great that I didn't buy backups of it, but this, I've bought backups of it and I've used multiple of those. The last thing that we're going to talk about from Essence are the lip products. I do have 4 different lip products from them. I have tried a couple more and I just decluttered them not that long ago because they really weren't impressive, and I think I'm getting close to maybe decluttering this guy. It's okay, it's not my favorite lip color, and this is the Vibrant Chalk Lip Paint, and the color is Bloody Mary. I love the shade. So let's just talk about that first. I love this red. I put it right on my knuckle, of course. This is a beautiful, stunning, stunning red. It smells so good. It smells just like candy almost. But the problem I have with this is you put it on and it kind of needs a little bit of build-up. No big deal. I don't mind applying a second layer of lip color. But you know, like when you get the gunk inside your lip, like you feel like there's a lot of product pooling there. You have to get like a tissue and kind of like clean that out. I do not like that. That is the one complaint I have about this product. So if you don't do that, everything you're gonna, like if you're gonna drink any coffee or if you're gonna drink any water, anything like that, it is going to transfer on whatever else you do, or even gonna get on your teeth because it's just pulling like in the inner part of your lip. That's the only thing I don't like about this product. I love the scent of it. It does not dry super matte. See, it's like, it still looks, I don't think it's supposed to be like a super matte lipstick or anything like that. It just said liquid lipstick. Oh, I guess it says matte. I don't find that it's drying or matte at all. It stays kind of, does have that little shine to it. I don't mind that at all. I love that. But that pooling part is kind of driving me crazy. I have tried the matte liquid lipstick from Essence before. I did not like that. I decluttered that way back like a week or 2 after I tried it. I didn't like it at all. I kept this. I bought them both at the same time. I want to say around February of 2018. Close to Valentine's Day is when I bought them. I remember that. Again, I decluttered that like very shortly after when I first purchased it because I really didn't like it. I held on to this guy because, again, it's very comfortable. It's not super drying, but that little pooling. I mean, it's as simple as cleaning it up and you're good to go, but having to go through that step's kind of annoying. I have 2 of their matte lipsticks. Those are not liquid lipsticks, but they are the matte, and I love both of them. I'm wearing this one right here. Actually, I put this guy on at first. I wiped it away and then I put this guy. So again, I mean, I love red lipsticks, so there it goes. It's a beautiful blue tone red lipstick and I love it. It's super comfortable. These are very comfortable lipsticks. Even though they are matte, they stay on for hours and hours and they are so affordable. I think these are $2.99 and this is the other one, and the shade 02 and the red one is in the shade 06. The 02 is kind of like a mauve nude and the red is just like a blue toned red. I love both of them. I would recommend both of them. I went on Ulta's website to see what actually they're called or the price for them. I couldn't find them on Ulta's website. I really hope they're not being discontinued, because if they are, what is Essence doing? You're going crazy, man. These are beautiful, absolutely comfortable. They look so good too. Well, at least I think so. I mean, I love both shades. I love the red one, and I definitely love that mauve nude. I have seen them at Target as well. And again, they're like $2.99 or $3.99. If you see them, if you're interested in any of these shades, pick it up, try it out. I bet you're not gonna be disappointed. And the last item, and this is probably the oldest item that I have from Essence. I don't know exactly what's it called, but it is in the shade 03 BFF. It's a lipstick, but it is creamy lipstick. It's not matte lipstick like the other two. Again, I've had this for a while. I really like it. It's super comfortable. It has like that creamy sheen still, so it doesn't dry matte, or it's not matte like the other two lipsticks. It is super comfortable on. I've used the crap out of this guy. You can it got the nice little curve in there. I find it so easy to reapply, you know, like when you're out and about or at work or anything like that. And again, this shade, I think I bought it for work specifically because it's kind of like, it's not, you know, boring shade, but it's not like, hey, look at me kind of shade. So I would recommend this guy, but again, I couldn't find it on Ulta's website. I don't know if they're just sold out of stuff or they're not gonna carry it or anything like that, but I would highly recommend this guy. If I can find the name of it, I'll definitely have it linked on the screen or put on the screen. And yeah, everything that I talked about will be linked in the description box, listed in the description box. If I can find a link to it, I'll definitely link it. I don't have affiliate links, so don't worry about clicking it and buying it. I'm not making any money off it. I just do it so you can, if you want more information, or if you're like, want to read some other people's reviews. So if I can find any of these items, I'll link them either to Ulta's website. I have never seen Essence at Walmart, but I've seen it at Target, so I'll check on both. So yeah, I'll have them linked. If you enjoyed this video and enjoy this series, please make sure to give them a thumbs up. If you have any Essence products that you would recommend, that you really like, or some Essence products that you would just stay away from. I've been curious about trying their eyeliners. I keep hearing they're really, really good. I just haven't bit the bullet yet trying any of them. I don't know why. Maybe because I have a lot of eyeliners, but I have a lot of other makeup too. So again, if you enjoyed, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!